Hello, this is Michael Mancuso, and this topic today is about how to make your offer stand out. It's a good time for a reminder that yes, our office does do residential mortgage financing and lending, right? But we also can help with residential sales and listings. In fact, we have a commercial division for finance and listings and sales as well. But for this video, the purpose is for real estate and helping your offer to stand out. Now, I'm not going to go over the basics, which are typically the highest offer, or more money down, maybe lowering the contingency periods, removing the contingency altogether. It's not what I'm talking about. We all know that. This is a little nuance. It's a discipline. I've reviewed thousands of files, and I've written offers, of course, myself, and I've received offers. And this is what stands out to me is let me put it this way. The offer itself is the first impression that the listing agent gets of you, right? It's the first impression. Now, it's also a language. So I have a contract up here for reference that I want to look at. So for instance, a complete RPA upon the initial submission speaks volumes. All things being equal, side by side, if one offer is missing some information and the other one is complete, well, then I would always choose the one that paid a lot more attention to detail, because this is the honeymoon stage, right? It's at the start. If it's a mess at the beginning, you can only imagine when things get hard and those tough phone calls throughout the transaction that sometimes you have to make. What's that going to be like? So let me give you some examples. So at the beginning, it's always good. Make sure that the APN is completed. In section 2B, over on the right side, it's almost like in the margin, there are spots for the DRE license numbers. Make sure that it's complete for the brokerage and for you and all the players, you and the listing agent, or you and the buyer's agent if you're the listing. Now, there's check boxes throughout the body of the contract. You should be familiar with the contract, but there are some spots for some custom wording language, some custom worded language. Make sure that you're checking there and putting that in correctly. What I like to do is put what I want to share on maybe an email, spell check it, or use Word, spell check it, make sure it's spelled correctly, that it's grammatically correct, and then go ahead and copy and paste and then put it into other terms or other financing terms or whatever you want to share. Do that on an addendum if you have to. Scroll down all the way to the bottom, or actually towards the bottom of the contract, and make sure that the brokerage address is complete, right? And depending on what MLS you're part of, a member of, even Rapatoni, Northern California, or San Francisco, the CRMLS, which is more broad. I'm part of the MLS personally, but I'm a part of, I think, 26 boards across the state of California. And so they're all a little bit different, but one thing I do know is that if you click on the hyperlink next to the listing agent's name, it brings you right to the brokerage, which will give you the address, the main address, right? Is what you want to put. And then, of course, you'll want to put the email address of the listing agent and the telephone number, and make sure that yours is correct down towards the bottom. All these little things, I'm telling you, go a long way. Just take a deep breath. Take a moment. I know it's exciting to be filling out the offer and doing this, but just take a moment, Look through it again once you've finished it. Make sure that it's all checked, and then go ahead and submit. Now, if you want it done right and you want it done professionally, please call our office. If you have any questions, we'd love to help. We're here to help. It's so nice to be able to meet new people and to widen our circle of friends. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Thanks again, as always. We'll talk soon. Okay.